On today's episode, we're going to be installing the Roush high flow upper and lower grille into our 2014 Mustang GT. Here are the main parts we're going to be installing. This is the Roush high flow upper grille and the Roush high flow lower grille. As you can see, it's going to have just like a horizontal bar design and replacement of the honeycomb and fog lights and the large Mustang center emblem on the GT. This will also fit V6 Mustangs, just for the record. The installation process is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to be trying to clean up the front end of our Mustang, increase a little bit of airflow. It's going to make cooler temperatures for the engine radiator, cooler temperatures for the intercooler, and just kind of look cooler and a little bit more sleek. I'm also going to mount this tri-bar pony emblem today. That way we can still represent the Mustang heritage. I'm going to try to offset it off to the driver's side. We'll see how that works out. To get started on this project, first thing we need to do is remove the radiator cover right here. There's a whole bunch of plastic push pin tabs that you're going to need to release. A little metal pick, screwdrivers, stuff like that. You're just going to pry those out. We're going to get this panel off. That's step one. Next thing you want to do is remove these 4 bolts right along the edge that have been exposed after the radiator covers off. Next part, after you get those 4 bolts out of your top of the grille, there's 3 small bolts that you're going to remove here with a 7mm socket. There's 3 on the driver's side, 3 on the passenger side. They're just kind of right in front of the tire, you'll see. After you take those 6 bolts out right in front of the tires and the inner fenders, we're going to jack the car up. If you got a lift, hey, cool for you. Get it up in the air is the next thing. Once you got the car lifted up a little bit off the ground, we're going to take it off the under panel. It's kind of like a protective panel to keep debris, water, dirt, and crap like that out from underneath the car. There's quite a few screws. If you have an electric drill, impact gun, something like that, it'll make quick work of the job. Next part, we're actually going to get ready to pull this bad boy off. Over here on the sides, you just pull these out. There's going to be like 3 locking tabs and you're going to hear them. It's a little unsettling to do it first time. Unlock those on both sides. So make sure you got a helper with you. My lovely wife was able to help me get this off today. There's fog lights you need to disconnect if it's a GT model. If it's a V6 model, it won't have that. But on both models, GT and V6, there's going to be corner marker lights, so you got to disconnect on the driver and the passenger side. I'm actually going to take this to a different area to work on it in our house. Stay tuned, we'll show you the installation. So as you can see, I've moved into the living room of the house. We're going to continue the installation of this grill by removing the fog lights, both passenger side and driver's side. There's 3 7mm bolts on both sides, you're just going to pop those out. You guys comment, yes, I'm already aware that I'm super lucky that my wife lets me work all my car stuff in the house. So we've got our upper grill installed. There's some weird little tabs you're gonna have to place on from the backside. Prepping our lower grill for installation, you have to cut off 8 little tabs with some sort of reciprocating saw or a cutoff wheel, whatever your tool of choice is. Just kind of follow the directions, it'll make sense. So we got the lower Roush grill portion. One of the things you have to do to prep this is they have like a little pouch, and it has a sponge inside, and you're going to rub it across here. It's kind of like PVC pipe cleaner, more or less. It's going to prep the surface. You want to do that along this edge and along the edge on the top. They include these double-sided sticky tape pieces. Once you prep that with the cleaner, you're going to adhere one of these to both sides.